This is Yining. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to use the app that I built called Discord. It's an app designed for disc golf players to keep track of scores and game status. So on the homepage, you can see a navigation bar and a Google map showing a disc golf course in Austin. All these numbers are represent whole locations in this park. We can also check satellite images and zoom in. On clicking the hole, we're gonna see who is playing the game, the current players, and we can log score. But let's first log Jason out and create a new game. So now we have no one logged in. If we try to log score, it takes us to the registration page, and we can create a new user. Let's do Justin. The email has validation on the back end, so we cannot have duplicates. For example, this one already exists, so we have to pick another one. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That shouldn't exist in the database. So now it's gonna check, okay, this doesn't exist, but we don't have matching passwords. So now we are logged in as Justin, and this is also where we log out. So again, if we try to log score, we have to create a new game first. Let's create a game with one other player for Justin. Let's do Brian again. Create a game. So now we have two players, Justin and Brian, and we can go to each hole to log a score for them. After we log score, this hole turns green, and when we click on it, this shows the logged score for each player. And then we can go to the next one and do the same thing. So each hole has a picture associated with it because it's just for like helping the players to locate where they are, where should they find the next hole, how many they've completed, etc. Because especially like when people are playing in the woods, it sometimes gets difficult to just to like find the holes because they're not too easy to find, especially when like the terrain is a little hilly, or like when there are like so many trees blocking the sides. That's why I came up with the idea of creating an app for people to use. We can keep doing that, logging score. Also, we can find out the par for the hole that we are working on. Right now, we have quite a few holes completed, and now we can check current game. That shows whichever holes we've completed and the scores for them and the total score. And these 5 are to be completed. And since we have a game undergoing, if we want to create a new game right now, it warns you to make sure you really want to delete the current game. So let's not do that. And we can always come back to the game and then generating new scores. So we have 4 left. So this one, and on completion of all the 18 holes, it's gonna pop up a message that says the game is complete. We can check our rank in leaderboard, or we can check scores for the current game. But in leaderboard, Justin should be there. So this is Justin's rank, number 9. This is based on all the data that are saved in our database. So a game has to be completed, which means all 18 holes have to be filled before this player goes onto the leaderboard. Yeah, and that's basically it. We can always come back and see what players got for each hole. And if we log out JSON, it clears up everything. But we can also sign in someone else. So if we refresh, the user is still logged in. It's stored in sessions using Rails. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Bye.